Hi everybody, I'm Jessica from the Waldock Way, and this video is going to be 5 tips for a bad homeschool day. Now this is actually a collaboration hosted by April from This Simple Rugged Path, Marie from Crazy Busy Fit Mom, and Lee from Creative 2x Mom. Now I'm also going to be sure to link the playlist in the description box down below, so make sure you check that out because you're going to want to see everybody's tips for a bad homeschool day. On a bad homeschool day, one of the first things that I try to do is kind of like evaluate the situation and then regroup. So normally there's a reason that we're having a bad homeschool day. Maybe she didn't get enough sleep, maybe I didn't get enough sleep, maybe one of us is coming down with a cold or my allergies are bothering me, maybe it's that time of the month and I'm just cranky, but normally there's a root reason for it. So I try to find that root reason and then I try to reevaluate our homeschool day based off of that. So if I'm cranky, obviously I don't want to give her a whole bunch of work that she needs me for. So if it's me who's cranky, I would give her some independent work so that she didn't have to deal with me. And if it's her that's cranky, maybe I would try to do some more read aloud based things or work that isn't quite as intensive, or maybe I would just shorten her day. But I normally always try to kind of reflect on the reason why the crankiness is there or why the bad day is happening, and then regroup and kind of reevaluate our day based off of that. The next thing that I would always try on a bad homeschool day is read alouds. Now we love reading aloud in this house, and Roald Dahl books are some of our favorites. They're hilarious. You can't read a Roald Dahl book and not laugh. So that is what I would probably try to grab off the shelf the most often and read through it. By the end of a few chapters, we would be laughing and we'd be reconnected, and it would kind of have changed the way our bad homeschool day is going 9 times out of 10. Another thing that I would try is games. Now this is Outfoxed, and it's a cooperative game, so you're working together and not against each other, and you're working together to find the fox who stole the pie. It's really hard to work together to play a game like this and not laugh because you're working and finding a fox who stole a pie. Like, it's just funny. So it's a fun game that we get to work together to solve a mystery. So you're kind of reconnecting. Now, that being said, we are a family of gamers. We have a million games. Gaming is something that we love to do. That is our family culture, and so this is a great tip for me and for us. If you are a family that does not enjoy games, or a family that has a child who is a sore loser and you don't have a cooperative game, or you have children who tend to get like mad and flip the game board, this tip might not be a good one for you, so keep that in mind. You know your family best. Another thing that we would try on a bad homeschool day is a change of scenery. Now, I know that not everybody is in a situation where they can just get in the car and go somewhere else, but if you are, take your schoolwork and go do it somewhere else. Go do it at the library or the coffee shop. Just take a blanket and sit outside and do it if you can, if the weather is nice. Change the 4 walls that you're looking at. That normally will kind of start and change the attitude, and it makes it new. It refreshes it. It's something different. If that is not an option, then at least go for a walk. Even if it's just around your block. 5 minutes out of the house, away from schoolwork, and come back recharged and ready to try again. And my last tip is just stop. Just don't do it. Scrap the homeschool day. It's okay. We've all done it. It is okay to throw your hands up and admit defeat and just say that this is not in the best interest of your child or yourself today. At the end of the day, you have to remember you're a parent first, and that is more important. Getting those worksheets done or getting through that workbook is not the most important thing if it means that you are screaming at your child and the day ends in tears. Trust me, it's not. It's not good for you, and it's not good for them. And I am really upset and ashamed to say that I have done it, and I swore it would never happen again. So on days like that, we just quit. We say, no schoolwork. Now, what do we do instead? We might read a couple of books, or we might play a stack of games. And in this stack right here, I have geography, spelling, and math. So that's okay with me because we've still gotten an entire plethora of subjects done. Or I have a stash of things in my homeschool closet that she's never seen. So I will pull something like this out, which is a subscription box that has everything in it so I don't have to prep or think. I can just pull this box out, surprise her with it. It's super fun, and we can just sit down and do it together. Those are my tips for a bad homeschool day. Just know you're not alone. We have all had one. We are all going to have one, and there's probably more in everybody's future. Make sure you watch the playlist to get the other tips. And if you have tips for a bad homeschool day, leave them in the comments down below so that I can read your tips as well.